let's be for real. You know I got my checker for real. I think I need to check up, I'm ill. Out in Beverly Hills, Uncle Phil. Rocking J's with the Fabians and Will. See that look on my face, I'm for real. I like when my tell me I'm pretty. That look that stay in the mirror.
Hello and welcome back to another one, and that was the baby's freestyle to Eminem's Guilty Conscience bit on Sway's Universe. And when it comes to Eminem in general, people love to hear what he has to say about other rappers, especially new rappers or white rappers. And I remember back in My Darling from Relapse, Eminem touched on this in regards to Paul Wall and Bubba Sparks. It's always been like this, and in regards to the baby, Eminem shared his thoughts on him in the interview with Crook a couple of months after that freestyle.
I pay attention to everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like all the new shit I try to stay up on, you know, who's doing what, flow patterns, that kind of shit, because it's always interesting to me, like the baby. Like I never know where his rhymes are gonna land. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that is so interesting to me because he does it so well. It's the same thing with you and Royce. It's like I don't really know where this is gonna go.
Now the freestyle in itself was nothing special, but when you listen to some of the baby's song, you get what Eminem was talking about when he spoke about him. And he recently dropped an album that went #1 in the United States and on a global scale opened with equivalent sales of 162,000 units in major markets, although fans have met his latest projects with mixed reviews. But the point is, many people think Eminem just hates on all new artists, but that's far from the truth. And he does much more than other high-status rappers when it comes to promoting other rappers that aren't even affiliated to his label, but doesn't get enough credit for it. And the next point at hand today is Royce the 5'9's recent claims on Instagram. According to Royce, nobody else besides Dre understands M creatively, like myself, and he shares a bit that includes the news report of the Eminem home intruder story.
Call. Someone seeking to gated community in Clinton Township. Police say just see
As expected, the comments section is filled with posts related to Bad Beats Evil 2, but like Royce has said countless times, that's in the hands of Eminem because he's not in control of the situation. Now back to the point of creatively understanding Eminem, do you think Royce's claims are accurate, since Mr. Porter is also a likely candidate to make the claim of creatively understanding Eminem more? He was also an executive producer on Hell the Sequel or even the Bass Brothers. But I'll leave it up to you guys, share your thoughts on that one in the comment section, and we head to the next point at hand. Royce shares a clip of showing off how impressive Eminem's verse on Hellbound really is, a verse from the early 2000s that still holds up as one of Eminem's most impressive technically.
Wrap you in rope and plastic, stab you with broken glass, and have you with open gashes, strapped to a soaking mattress, coke and acid, black magic, cloaks and daggers.
And Proof's son Hassan reacted to this post stating, "Breaking the ice guys, I wrote this for him. Yes, I wasn't born yet, don't ask how, but it's the truth." And speaking of Proof's son, he recently released a freestyle over Eminem's Without Me bit that switches up to The Way I Am, and you can find this on YouTube. Back to the Hellbound post, one user states, "I still say this is Eminem's hardest verse of all time, or of that era of him, hands down. And I wouldn't go that far, but I think it's up there with some of his best verses technically speaking. And the entire Hellbound song remains one of my most played Eminem songs, despite being relatively unknown compared to other Eminem songs." Find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web, and if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn notifications for more. Share your thoughts below, and see you on the next one.